walk-off win on a catch. Dodgers just got one.
Carpenter making everybody wait a little bit longer now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 6-1 Boston. 9th inning of game 6.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller makes his way to... And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Chris Miller. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Miller is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. Miller is back to the warning track and he's able to put it away for the second out. And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. Miller is under it and he makes the catch. Chris Miller will come in now. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And the leadoff man gone now. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And at this point,
Ball swinging. Marwin Gonzalez right back through the wickets. And the no-hitter and perfect game are gone.
really tries to save it for Melanson.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller makes his way to 60 degrees. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step. Do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Miller will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, a tough play. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit. Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, here into the middle portion of this ball game, they haven't gotten to this guy for a whole heck of a lot so far, but maybe this will get the ball rolling a bit as he's into third with the lead-off triple.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Crean fell, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Trevino will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Miller is going to have room out there. Chris Miller.
Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not butting at the first pitch.
And that's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Miller is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fellow right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Here's the 3-1. Swinging a drive. Down the right field line. It is gone! It is gone! He's unbelievable! Walk-off winner!
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. And before we get much further, here's a look at our starting lineups tonight. Chris Miller makes his way to underway here tonight as the game's first pitch is promptly banged into right field for a leadoff single. How about that start? A 2-1 offering. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And out of here! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game with the average down in the 230s. There he goes. And this is in the air now out to left. Miller is there, makes the catch, and the side is... Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Wow.
And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a swing and a hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at home plate, and we've got a brand new ball game, folks. Tied at lucky 7. Chris Miller will stand in. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing across.
Oh, what a celebration on the field.
Combs a very good base runner at third. 0-2 the count.
Are you looking at curve here?
Here it is. Swing.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And he's retired here, 1 away.
And there you see
3 hits to his guy's effort. 0-2 pitch swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
And with 2 strikes, smart pitcher right there.
Hey, plays that first.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they go down base hit in his second plate appearance. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Miller is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
that. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
And I'll tell you,
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2.
The umpire making the call. They're going to say he's safe. There was interference.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will step in.
Strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Opposite field to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Boy, that's just great concentration right there. You can see the extension, and he really sells out for this one, and he's able to absorb the impact and hold on to the baseball. That's a sweet play.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side.
But he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
You see that
Chris Miller will step in. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. A play at the plate. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
The call. Hello, Yasiel Puig. What a way to start a career.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the two starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Chris Miller will step in. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and there were two down. And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. Miller is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number two. Chris Miller will come forward. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Two home here in the inning so far. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. On to first, and that is gonna.
Are you kidding me? You don't get much better than that. Hernandez celebrates the great catch on the mound. He should. Wow, he says.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. And before we get much further, here's a look at our starting lineups tonight. Chris Miller will step in now to pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Chris Miller will stand in now. That's headed for the gap in left center, and that should get our opening marker home as this is down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he will cross as well, and they've taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double. He still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Else, that was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Yeah, and
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Miller has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
good job.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Find the strike zone.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. A throw to the plate. And the winning run is across to score.
You know, they came into this bottom of the 9th inning knowing that they needed just 1 run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's
a 2-run home run by Juan Uribe.
So here's Perez. Perez, center field. Hit very well. Venable on the move.
Just what a night.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom 9, a no-hitter in the balance. Dodge, check swing, it gets away!